left through a forest. It's a little drag, 2 to 3%, all the way into Les Angles. Once you go into Les Angles, it gets a bit narrow. You're in between the old town. It's steep as well. There's 1 or 2 ramps into that town, and then it flattens out for about 1 kilometer. You go underneath the tunnel, past the car park where you were parked this morning with the big ski lift. It drags up out of the town for about 1.5 kilometers, and then you turn right. And it's literally doing a U-turn, and you start the final part of this climb, which is the one that they categorized of 1.7 kilometers at 6.5. But you are really climbing about 4 kilometers, almost 5 kilometers. But the part until the bottom of the climb is quite easy. If you survive the rest of this day, you'll be able to hang in there until the climb. You might see the peloton stretch a little bit. Team radio.
Bravo, Alex, bravo. Sean, Richie, tight together. Tight.
It is a Carapaz finish as well, isn't it?
Yeah, he's one of those punchy riders. He likes those finishes. We saw him very good yesterday on that climb.
Absolutely.
And this is nothing like yesterday.
No.
So this is the drag in the forest that will take you towards the town of Les Angles.
Pogacar now has his race face on the right-hand side. Takes another bottle. How many bottles has Tadej Pogacar gone through today? Lidl Trek have got Quinn Simmons, and Vasek is also there. He's a danger man for today's stage. Watch out for him.
He'll be leading out of Yuso.
Oh, Yuso is still there as well.
I hope so.
And Skelmose. They've got so many riders who could win this stage.
Yeah. I think Vasek has a busy job with Ayuso and Scalemoser.
Pidcock moves up right-hand side. For the first time, Pidcock is in the first few rows of riders. Valentin Paripant is on his right-hand side. Carapaz takes another drink.
Sextas there at the back of the peloton.
Yep,
so Scalemoser still waiting a bit there.
You can feel a little bit of tension now. These riders, there is Tish Benoot. Lennart Van Etveld moves up. There is Paul Sexas. Can he win a stage? Can he take a stage in his debut Tour de France? You will hear the roar across France if he does. Only 6K to go. The fans have all had to come to this area. They're not allowed at the finish line. When we look out, there is no one really around the finish. It's going to go quiet. There's a few people, but not much at all. The first motorbikes are starting to come up this climb. There's Vingegaard, just 2 places behind Pogacar. De Lee is nearly 40 minutes behind now.
Yeah, so I think the gap today will be closer to 45 than 40.
So he's got a buffer.
So he's got a bit of a buffer, yeah. Hopefully we'll have the information once they cross the line, but he usually comes up onto the finishing arch.
Let's hope he makes it. Also in here for the Movistar team, they've got one rider. Kian Uterbrooks has got through the day. Also in here is Raul Garcia Pena, still there. Tiberia's made it through as well. Remco Evenepoel won't make the same mistake he made yesterday. He paid a little bit of a gamble and it didn't work. Now he needs to try and bring this home. But Pogacar, to me, looks so focused with Del Toro on the front. The team are doing the work as they bring this race to the bottom of the climb. It's Großschartner behind him. A couple of places back is Adam Yates. Then it's Isaac Del Toro and Pogacar. Vasek on the left-hand side, moving up. Can UNOX Mobility do something? They've got Tobias Johannesson, who's been finishing in top places in races all year. Loads of top 10 places. Ayuso starts to move as well.
Yeah, he's got a Carlos Verona just doing the job there in the positioning with Quinn Simmons.
Lennart Van Etveld moves up. Van Etveld is a rider who I've seen sit in a press conference alongside Tadej Pogacar and be asked what his thoughts are in a race and look across at Pogačar and say, I'm not here to finish second. So I know what he's like. He can be very, very focused, Lennart van Etveld. He believes he can win this stage, I'm sure. Florian Lipovic is there on the left-hand side. Paripad, we're going to have a sprint of the climbers as Verona now moves to the front with Quinn Simmons, with Ayuso.
Paripad is riding for Van Wilder.
That's a good move. Van Wilder is a punchy rider at this sort of finish. Quinn Simmons in the radio. He's now got a head unit on his bike again. Vasek moves up, Ayuso trying to get on the wheel of his teammates. There's Egan Bernal. Bernal wanted to win this stage.
He's helping out.
He's got Arensman. They look across, big move of Wiesma as Sepp Kuss moves up to take control. A little bit of a drag race now between the different teams. UAE on the left-hand side. Wiesma now take control with Sepp Kuss and Lidl Trek with Carlos Verona. Behind him, Quinn Simmons. 4K to go.
So now they're still on this road for a little while, and I will take them right into the old town where that little ramp is and where it gets pretty narrow. It's only a couple of 100 meters. It's just that positioning might stretch the peloton a little bit. And there's Sexas now moving on the right-hand side of the road with his full team. Tish Benoot just in front of him.
This is going to be some finish.
Quinn Simmons is pushing his like, no, that's my space, closing his line there, protecting his team leader.
Closed it completely, didn't he, to Decathlon? And put Carlos Verona in front of him and just put Decathlon completely out of the picture. No messing from Quinn Simmons at all.
But that's the way to do it. When you're in the finish and you have to protect your team leader, you have to close the door. That's part of the work. And he should be staying totally on the right, which he's doing at the moment to make sure no one goes around him. And there's acceleration from Sepp Kuss.
Very clever riding from Quinn Simmons. Perfect. Sepp Kuss now starts. Oh, a bit of a bump
and Yates takes the front. So this is the part that I was telling you about going into the town was a bit tight. Oh, Paripad, is there a crash or did you swung off? No, he swung off.
He swung off now. Right on the back of the group is Jannis Voisard. But now it's Jorgensen against Yates. Jorgensen in the middle in the black. Quinn Simmons moves up. Vingegaard moves ahead now of Pogačar in that yellow jersey. It's going to be a sprint of the contenders for today's stage. 3 kilometers of racing to go. Simmons is starting to wind it up a little bit now. Riders are dropping off the back. Big crowd at the bottom of the climb.
Now it kind of flattens out for about 600 meters. That's the part where it flattens out. Go around the roundabout. Whoa, left. There's a lot shorter on the left.
And they came out and Pogačar lost about 10 places as he moves his way back on the wheel. Now Pogačar trying to shut the gap. Wiesma had that perfect with Jorgensen taking that left-hand line. Yates is in second wheel. Behind is Vingegaard as we see Pogačar move up smoothly now with no other riders of his team around him now.
You could just picture the green helmet of Del Toro trying to move on the left there, just blocked behind the side of Quinn Simmons.
Here comes Jai Hindley.
There we go.
Moving up on the outside with Florian Lipovic and also bringing Remco Evenepoel into place. Hindley doing a fantastic job.
And now in about 300 meters, they're going to take a sharp right. There's a 2K to go. Paul Sexas literally in second wheel.
Carapaz
no, he's not. There he is on the wheel of Tadej Pogačar.
Ayuso is there. And moving up on the outside, Johannesson. 1,800 meters to go. Now the team of Lidl Trek really up the tempo with Vasek. They get ready for this corner, and Vasek peels off and lets them go. Oh, I thought there was going to be a rider fall there. One of the UAE riders didn't have a good climb into that corner. Third category climb. There's your vital statistics. 1,700 meters to go now as Jai Hindley puts on the pressure. Maxime Van Gils drops off. Hindley looking good. Del Toro arrives at the front in the green jersey, ready to pay back Pogačar for yesterday. Tish Benoot on the radio, left-hand side. Nico, this is flat out.
This is flat out now. 1.5 kilometers to go. Another one, and Sepp Kuss tries to accelerate around the corner there, takes the front. And obviously, the higher the speed, the better it is for Vingegaard, who's not going to take so many of the punch of the attacks. Sepp Kuss doing a great job there. Del Toro on the wheel.
1400 meters, Sepp Kuss in control. Pogacar ready to strike. Sexas a little bit far back now as he tries to move up onto the wheel of Pogacar and Vingegaard. Tish Benut's going to bring him forward.
Carapaz in a good position. And there's Ayuso coming on the left, trying to push away there.
And Johannesson moves to Nico on the right.
1 kilometer to go.
Being distanced now, Tiberi hasn't got the legs. Tiberi has been there all day. Pidcock is still there, but he's not really in the fight. Del Toro shoulders the elbow of Sepp Kuss and puts Pogacar into a perfect position. 1K to go, and the climbers are going to sprint it out for the finish line.
And yes, on the speed just gone up there by a fair bit. All in the seated position. Vingegaard on the wheel. Sexas just there as well. Remco Evenepoel. All the favourites at one behind the other. 850 meters to go. Carapaz looking good and focused there as well as an outsider.
Well, they've got the King of the Mountains jersey. Can they take the stage win? On the front, Del Toro in green. Pogacar behind him. Vingegaard, Sexas moving now. About to be an attack if he thinks about it. Lennart van Etveld. Also moving up. Ayuso is still there. So all the contenders bunched together at 24k an hour. 600 meters to go. They can hear now the announcer, and they're going to have no fans at the side of the road, hardly at all. 1 or 2 here and there.
As it starts to flatten out, coming out soon after that corner. 500 meters to go. And it looks like it's going to be a sprint or a really late attack. Here's Carapaz getting ready.
Carapaz gets ready to go. 450 meters. Del Toro starts to up the tempo now. Really starts to stamp. Puts the torque on the pedals. Pogacar on his wheel. Vingegaard gets ready to strike. 350 meters. Paul Sexas wants this stage victory as well. But they're all queuing up behind Pogacar. Still Del Toro on the front. Carapaz gets ready. Remco is being distanced. Remco Evenepoel doesn't have the legs today. He leaves a gap he doesn't want to leave this time. Pogacar now starts to explode into life. There is no answer. Pogacar just powers away, and he's going to put daylight into everybody. Yesterday it was Del Toro. Today it's UAE again. Pogacar with a 22nd win of his career in the Tour.
That was perfectly played there in the finish. It wasn't about putting 20 seconds and going quite early. He waited to the last ramp to be able to put his acceleration. That was more than enough to take a few seconds and the stage win. Great preparation. Toro